this video, we're going to look at strategies to increase student engagement in your classroom.
All right, if you are using Zoom and you want to get their students more engaged, one amazing way to do it is just by sharing perhaps the whiteboard or your screen and letting the students annotate on it. So the student is able to write on the screen. You're able to see the student name of who created what item. A little strategy tip could be you break it into parts and let each student have their own section so that they all have a voice, they all contribute, and they're able to see each other's work. Another way is you can create breakout rooms where every student has their own breakout room, and as a teacher you can go and do a personal check-in with each student, just going straight down the breakout room list. Or you can enable the reactions so that when a student likes something, they can say that they like it, even if their camera's not on, or maybe they just say, hey, slow down, you're moving a little bit too fast. So just enabling those little things, even if their cameras are off, can keep those students engaged.
Nearpod's a classroom favorite for many teachers. Nearpod allows you to insert engaging media and include types of formative assessments into every lesson. Teachers can have lessons that involve live participation, meaning they're teacher-led, live participation via Zoom, or also student-paced. With live participation, the student computers reflect exactly what's on the teacher screen, allowing them to pace content appropriately. Student-paced lessons allow the students to complete their work asynchronously. Another tool is PairDeck. PairDeck is actually an add-on for Google Slides. With PairDeck, you can insert various activities into your slide presentation. Those activities helps increase engagement and can be used as formative assessments. Another tool to increase student engagement is actually a Google tool. It's called Jamboard. Jamboard is a virtual whiteboard similar to what you would see in products such as Padlet. To create a Jamboard, hit the plus button. You'll see the share settings are exactly as you would see with Google Docs. You have a whiteboard where anyone can participate. You can also set backgrounds to lines for writing, for graphs, or for different colors. Another tip with using a Jamboard, if you use canva.com and search online whiteboards, they have numerous templates and backgrounds that you can use within your Jamboard. This allows for easier student interactivity and collaboration using set diagrams. Teachers can sign up for a free premium account at canva.com.
All right, if we are talking about student engagement, there's nothing more engaging than Flipgrid. Flipgrid, you can have your title. As a teacher, you create the title. You create what the topic is, the question you want them to do. You could put some graphics on this side of the screen. Tell me this graphic does not entice students to pay attention to what's going on that screen. Then they get to record a response. They can hit that button up there, or they can hit this one. Their friends have their responses down here. When they watch their friend's response, they can then respond down here either with a text or with a video. And when they click on the video, it will actually open up all the special effects that they had to create the other one with the filters, the frames, emojis, text, all the stuff that they can add in as their reply to their friends' videos that they watched. So imagine if you put a topic up there about volcanoes and you had the students reply about it and then reply to each other's, or a book topic or a book talk. I mean, it's so engaging, it will be hard to not keep the students engaged in this. So enjoy Flipgrid. When students are working in Seesaw, and using that home learning code, they can only see their own work. So it's just the teacher and the student. They could easily get off task and not be paying attention. If we want to keep them engaged in working with others, enabling the class blog is a wonderful feature. When we look at the teacher side of the class blog, you enable it in your settings. But when a student posts something in the class journal, the teacher has the option to put it into the class blog for feedback from everyone. So simply, the teacher is just going to click on this, publish it to the blog, because the teacher still has the control of what goes in the blog. Now, if we look on the blog on the teacher side, you'll notice it's in the feed for the blog now, along with anything else that they posted for the blog. Looking at the student side of this, right now I can only see my work in the journal's activities. But when I go to the blog, you'll notice now everybody's name is there that's in the class. Also, what the teacher just posted is there. So if I listen to this little recording, the student can now comment. In the student posts, but you'll notice it's pending approval because still the teacher is in charge of what gets approved and what is not allowed in the blog. Now, I can go down as a student and see what Bullfrog has on the class blog, but you'll notice each of these really only has what the teacher has allowed in the blog. Now, if they've got more items, it would be just because the teacher allowed more of that student's items onto the class blog. But everybody will be able to see it. You'll be able to comment. People will be able to see what the comments are. And it's a great way of building that classroom community using that class blog feature in Seesaw.